Joining us here on the Nielsen Network, Hylton Kallner, the new CEO of Discovery Bank. Has this been in play for some time, Hylton?
Bronwyn, it has been. It's been a detailed process, and obviously, from a regulatory perspective, we've had to go through quite a rigorous process with the Reserve Bank and Prudential Authority. But from our perspective, the bank has now come through its build phase and its migration phase, bringing the entire sort of base of cards that we built in a JV with the FNB across to the bank chassis, and now we're sort of entering into a new phase with the bank.
So Barry Hore moving out at this stage just before Discovery Bank sort of takes center stage, I'm assuming, 14 months down the line in actual operations. But Barry was there 5 years in the making. Any particular reason why Barry is stepping back at this stage?
So I think the primary reason is of course the fact that Barry has worked for 5 years now building the bank. And as you say, while the bank has been in operation for just over a year and incredibly successfully, he's been building it flat out for the last 5 years, from the systems build through to the migration, all the way up to sort of the current operations. He's had personal health issues that he's dealt with through this build, and from a transition perspective, the time was really right now as we enter this new phase.
Now, you still remain chair of the South African Executive Committee overseeing the South African businesses. As you transition into Discovery Bank, you'll be taking up the position from January 2021 in effect. You ready? All systems go? How about your own levels of energy given the year that we are putting behind us?
From a personal perspective, the challenge does energize me. The South African Exco is really functioning incredibly well, and the whole South African composite over this course of this year has really been agile. It's been resilient. If you look at the work from home environment that our teams have created, we've taken over 10,000 people out of our buildings to work from home environment, and it's worked pretty seamlessly. So I think the organisation is in an incredibly strong position. From a personal perspective, the challenge of the bank is almost irresistible in a sense, and it really is it's a fantastic opportunity.
All metric are going in the right direction to this point, Hylton. You've seen remarkable growth across a number of different aspects of the bank. What are you expecting 2021, if you can expect anything in the current level of uncertainty that we are navigating?
Yeah, I think the environment has probably never been tougher in that sense. So there's absolutely no hubris at all. As you say, every metric is trending in the right direction. We have over 500,000 accounts, over 5 billion in retail deposits. The lending book and credit extension has been prudent, and our default rates are significantly lower than the rest of the market. So everything is trending in the right direction, but we're incredibly cautious. And so we've maintaining the conservative approach to building the bank that we've had all along, and I think that applies to the entire group. This is a time for investment, we believe, but at the same time for prudence.
Adrian Gore, in his commentary celebrating your appointment as the new CEO of Discovery Bank, pointing to your 25 history with the group and the fact that you have an intimate knowledge of the shared value model, which will obviously be a key underpin to the bank. Can you just give me a sense of how this will transpire across the group?
So I think the shared value model underpins everything that we've done at Discovery. So if you look at the health business and vitality, which was, I suppose, the genesis of the shared value model, and making people healthier, that is our core purpose. And the way that it manifests is a model which is good for clients, it's good for us as an organization, and it's good for society. So we've really I suppose, led that movement in life insurance and health insurance on a global scale. We've rolled it out in our motor insurance business in Discovery Insure very successfully, which has really made people drive better and made the road safer. In the context of Discovery Bank, it's exactly the same principle. There are a few behaviors that really drive better financial outcomes for clients, and by being able to measure them accurately, you're able to share value back to the client in a completely unique way. And in our case, that manifests in better interest rates, so the highest rates for savings, whether it's in a transaction or overnight account, or demand savings, or better lending rates in the form of credit, or deep rewards that our clients get at our network of partners. So the manifestation is real. It's a fundamentally different model, and we think that it's disruptive.
So we certainly look forward to seeing you trailblazing in this new leadership role, Hylton, and hoping you get some downtime before you go full speed ahead in January.
Thanks, Bronwyn. You too.
Thank you very much. Hylton Kallner is the new CEO of Discovery Bank.